Hey friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. There are so many things that people tell you about some place or something, but when you actually experience it in your real life, well, it is quite different. So when I first came to Canada in 2022, uh, a lot of things struck me as quite distinct from the image that I had built up in my mind about them. Start with the biggest one of all, that is the weather. So in my imagination, Canada was this place that was always covered with snow, and only for a few weeks or months in the year it was without snow, and that would be terribly cold. Well, I am especially lucky to be in British Columbia, and from April to November the weather is beautiful, and it is 7:30 p.m. in the evening, and there is still sunlight, and this sunlight will stay till 10 p.m. in the night in summers. It's a bummer that the sun sets at 4 p.m. in winters, but then that's another story. That's only for 4 months, and in winters, when the weather may even go to -7 for a week in British Columbia, well, the heating in the malls, in offices, in your homes, in your car keeps you so warm that those 5-10 minutes that you spend outside don't really make you cold. Your jackets and your shoes are supposed to withstand -20, -30 degrees, and there's 24-hour hot water supply. So, not for a single day in these 2 years did my fingers or my toes experience chilblains, which I would always have in the winters of Delhi. So, it is a blessing. Another myth that was busted was that Canada is basically a white society with a few people from other ethnicities. But when I came here, I realized that Canada is the biggest mix of intercultural people, so many ethnicities coexisting together.
And while it's commonly known that there are a lot of Punjabi people in Canada, what I was not expecting was that there would be certain cities that would have Punjabi majority population and that there are so many international students from Punjab.
Another thing for which the Canadians are famous the world over, but I had absolutely no idea, was how polite the Canadian people are. Not only are they very respectful to anybody despite their individual differences, there's also a great deal of respect for a person's privacy or a person's personal space. Even when you board a bus and buy a ticket, the bus driver says thank you, and when you deboard the bus, you thank the bus driver. People thank you multiple times, and if they invade your personal space, like they come near you, they apologize. You're standing in a line, you're supposed to keep a meter distance from a Canadian person, something that we are not used to. And so many words that are so commonly used by us in the Indian subcontinent, words like shit and stupid, they are considered so very rude in school. Sometimes I think that before any person comes in Canada, there should be a proper orientation regarding what is acceptable in the Canadian society. Because the Canadian people, if you behave in a manner that is inappropriate, you throw trash around, or you are rude in public, or you just come too near somebody, they may not point it out, but actually they judge even if they don't show. And whatever you may do in a different land, well, you are not representing just yourself, you are representing your whole community. So that is something that every outsider should have an idea about. One thing that I had never imagined about Canada was that it is going to be as beautiful as it actually is. To have forest and sea and mountains and ships all in one landscape, and its beauty so well preserved, nature so well taken care of, and people enjoying with cycles and with their pets, such a beautiful harmony of man and environment.
For an average Canadian, a weekend means a day out on the beach with family. Sunbathing, swimming, surfing, jogging, cycling, fishing. Activities that require no money, activities that make a million memories.